Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as Franz going up against Archaon, where it's just one army versus one army. Everything's on max battle difficulty, as we'll show here. And it looks like we've got the Nemesis crown, but we actually don't, so it's kind of weird that it's there. None of our guys have the Nemesis crown, so it's weird that that's there. Their army is just a bit stronger than ours, and Archaon is extremely dangerous to deal with, despite the fact that he doesn't really have that much winds of magic. None of our guys are going to be able to beat him in melee. So that's going to be the real challenge, is getting rid of Archaon. Got a pretty good army for Franz here. A lot of Reichsguard. Also got the Royal Altdorf Griffites, which Franz doesn't boost at all. I guess you just got that in there for the extra anti-large, as opposed to what these guys already get through Franz's skill tree. Anyway, let's jump into the battle and see what we can do, since there's not really anything else we can do to prepare. Now, another thing that makes this battle somewhat challenging is that it's a Chokepoint battle. Now, sometimes Chokepoint battles are really good, but if you've got a cavalry-based army, not great for them. So it just gives us limited amount of space to cycle charge and run circles around the enemy. And one thing we definitely shouldn't do is just charge right in there. That's never going to work. So what we want to do is ideally with the cavalry, you want to hit them really hard in their weakest points. So let me just see here. Yeah, these guys are on foot. So what we're going to do is try to draw them in, get them to look for us. If they're looking in all the different forests, they'll split up their forces, and then let's just say one of their, I don't know, the demon spew come over here by themselves. Then we could so easily just charge out at them and smash them straight away, and then maybe run over to the other side. Not entirely sure. All right, now let's get some control groups going. Okay. Got some spearmen here, which I'm not really sure what they're doing in the army. Maybe it was just like a replacement unit, but I'm just going to leave it over here. Try to draw Archaon over this direction so that we can get these guys across if need be. Now, Archaon's not going to have a lot of winds of magic, but we don't want him to wipe out our gold wizards. So if he was going to cast on anyone, let's see. Franz at least has a potion of healing. And I probably wouldn't get him to go and duel Archaon, at least not at the beginning of the battle. So if he gets Spirit Leech, it's not that big of a deal. This guy here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to move you back and just bring Franz in to begin with. If I keep Franz about here, he'll probably overcast this. But okay, it looks like they got a Forbidden Rod, so they'll generate a bit of extra winds of magic like that. Yeah, just get him to go through and use up all of his winds of magic this way, because it'll cost him, what, 8 or 9 winds of magic to overcast each time. So if he's got 20 reserves, that means he'll have 25 to begin with, and then he's got the Forbidden Rod, so that'll give him about an extra 10, maybe? So he'll have 35 winds of magic in total. Yeah, if we stay at the distance, he'll always overcast it, and it doesn't do any additional damage, but it'll just waste his winds of magic a bit more. Because if I get in close, there's no reason for him to overcast it, although sometimes they do that anyway. Now, because we're the attacker in the scenario, they're just staying put. Normally, I wouldn't bother wasting their magic, but since they've got so little of it, I do think Franz is in the best position to tank it, because he has got, yeah, 28% resistance. He's also got the highest hit point pool out of everyone. Well, actually, you'd have the most resistance. It's just that you don't have as much health. And Franz has got a potion of healing. Alright, I think they're out of winds of magic now. So, if we want to get them to stay put and not come at us, don't cast any spells just yet. But we should be safe to bring in the Metal Wizard now. I'm just thinking. If there's some flying units hovering above Archaon, I can cast a spell on Archaon. And let me just check this for a second. Yeah, I think it would be better to overcast it. And that way we'd hit some other units as well. Important ones. Now, if we want to kill Archaon using Final Transmutation, we need to constantly keep casting the spell, so not overcasting it is important, because when we overcast it, it's got a much longer cooldown that gives him a chance to get his barrier back. You just want to constantly be dishing out damage so that he's not getting his barrier. I think he's used up all of his forbidden rods. Is that right? No, he's still got 2 more. He hasn't used them all yet. Alright, let's take these 2 here and go after that Manticore, since it's isolated. They might send their units to come and help. Maybe. We'll see. But Archaon's not going to be able to do anything to help now that he's got no Windsor magic. But yeah, by taking out their fast units really early... Oh, that reminds me. We need to turn the effects volume back up because Karl, Franz, or just anyone on a Griffin, you guys know by now, they just stream at you in the start screen. Wondering why I was a bit quiet. This one's shooting at us a little bit. Good. 1 Manticore down. And all Archaon can do is just stare at us. Alright, next one. Yeah, go for that other Manticore before we go after this one here. So the reason why I'm not casting any spells is just so that they keep this... Just stay right here for now. I guess he is providing them a bit of a buff with that. Doesn't really help them in the long run. We got him. Good. 2 Manticores down. Alright, now as for Khorne's Bloody Fist, wait for our abilities to recharge before we go after that. These ones here are shooting at us a little bit, but I'm not going to do anything to try to stop them. They'll just run out of ammo. We've got lots of Windsor magic, and we'll need a lot of it if we want to kill Archaon. Because, yeah, our cavalry... Archaon can sit there and fight our cavalry for freaking days. We've got to kill him with magic. I just got to charge it up as much as possible. The other thing is army lossing him, because he's not unbreakable. He's also not a demon. Sometimes it's better if he is a demon, because that way when he loses the battle, he just gets obliterated. And this one here is still shooting at us. Try to dodge those shots as best possible. Okay, now if we use the potion of healing, it shouldn't recover all of our health. We don't want to overheal, because we only get 1 of them. Oh, right, they had 2 units of these guys. That's okay, they're both almost out of ammo. And they still haven't decided to attack at us. Alright, how are we going for our abilities? Just a little bit longer. Want to get rid of Khorne's Bloody Fist before we start messing with them with magic. Definitely gonna need to make sure we got Galmaraz. Okay, just spare that up. Just gotta wait for that to recharge. They're almost out of ammo completely. Because yeah, I mentioned that the player, he would have cast some spells on them immediately, or maybe used Ulrika to shoot at them, and that would have gotten them to charge over on the other side. But I really want to get rid of their flying units, because what they can do with them is pin our cavalry down so the rest of their troops can get to us. And they've got some seriously dangerous anti-large units here. Right, get in there. Let's do this.
This is my command! See to it! Sir! Obey! That's an order!
Yeah, and while we fight in melee, it doesn't deactivate them from taking a defensive position. Good. Khorne's Bloody Fist definitely doing some damage to us, but we trade reasonably well against it. If it's only done 1,000 damage to Karl Franz, that's pretty good in the grand scheme of things. 1,500. So they traded really badly there. Alright, now they have no flying units that can distract us, and they're completely out of missiles, and they're completely out of magic. Well, unless he decides to use this for some reason, just not doing it. But now's our opportunity. We need to constantly cast on Archaon. And don't give him a chance to regenerate that barrier. Also preferable if he's in amongst the rest of his units. That way when we pop down Final Transmutation, we're actually hitting other units as well. But make sure we're always targeting him specifically. That way he can't just run out of the circle. It's just always going to target him. Too bad we don't have an other Trickster Shard to strip him of that spell resistance. That would be really good. So that first cast there didn't even get through his barrier. This is why we had to save up so much Winds of Magic. So we just have to keep doing this over and over and over again to grind him down. Alright, Ulrika can come over here now as well and start. I don't want her to use up any magic. I just want her to shoot. She's got unending volley, so she's actually got unlimited ammo. But it's still, even though we could have been regenerating ammunition the whole time, the sooner we shoot them, they start coming over here anyway. If we have a look at Archaon, his barrier regenerates... Oh shit, right now. Takes 30 seconds to regenerate it after it stops taking damage. Right, that's it. We want Ulrika to lure them in this direction here. That's it. And any stragglers, then that's what these can deal with. So we've gotten through his barrier, as long as we keep on at it. He shouldn't get any more. But I gotta stay on top of this.
Feel my might.
So as for our spearmen here, yeah, it could be good to lure these mortal horsemen to go fight them. So yeah, just slowly grinding down Archaon. This is working. Especially amongst all these other units that also have barrier, that are also particularly damn dangerous. Still don't want to overcast it. Even though in terms of the Winds of Magic, it's more efficient, because of the cooldown, I'll still be in cooldown and they'll get half their barrier back, which will make it overall less efficient. We don't have anything that can reduce our cooldown further. Just got to keep grinding him down this way. Alright, I would have charged out at these Chaos Trolls, but then they would have plugged up these gaps too quickly. But they're going to start looking for us. You can see here they're searching the forested areas. It's fine to do that. Keep this up. Alright. Right, when you got a little bit of barrier there.
Karl, Franz.
Go stay on top of it. Alright, our spearmen. Let's go. These will be nothing more than units that they can use to pin our cavalry down. So they've got some summoners of rage there. Our cavalry should be fine to fight them as long as they're isolated.
Ready for war. This way.
That's it. Just get them off the battlefield, wipe them out, whatever. Keep going for Archaon. It's good that we've done a lot of damage to these aspiring champions as well. It'd be especially good if we could take out the Severed Claw, but we can always run away from them. Whereas Archaon is so fucking fast, these guys won't be able to run away from them. Ulrika might struggle with that as well. Go this direction. Get Archaon to fight the spearmen in there, because at least that way, every hit that they do on him, it'll just sort of reset the barrier regen a little bit. But yeah, I fully expect this unit here to get smashed. Keep this going. The Swords of Chaos are on the other side. I couldn't... It's not possible for me to be there. I can't deploy over there, even if I had Vanguard deploy. Good. Alright, there's a isolated unit. That'll be easy for them to take out. Okay, and the cavalry, while all these ones are distracted, get over there and kill those units on the other side.
Taking position.
And it might be a good idea for Ulrika to get the fuck out of here before she gets killed. Archaon's almost down. That's great. Well, not almost down, but he's down to half health. Okay, so there's the Summoners of Rage. Just charge in on them. Like I said, they should be able to kill them pretty quick. Because they're isolated. Yep. Good. Get Ulrika out of there.
Moving out. Seeking advantage.
Executioner unknown.
Good. And everyone else is too far away to do anything about this. At least I hope. Now.
Gaining ground.
Good. Alright. Gotta go over there, fight those Swords of Chaos. Now, Swords of Chaos, I've said in the past, I reckon, is one of the worst regiments of renowned units in the entire game. In my opinion. But Legend, they have splash attack. Oh no, splash attack. Alright, come on.
On point. To the
But yeah, I expect our Reichsguard to rip him to shreds. Good. Alright, so his speed is 99. Okay, we should be able to stay on top of that.
no.
Hang on, if I do this... Which one imbues... No, which one's actually... Yeah, just... Yep, that's fine.
Follow my lead. Gaining ground.
Verheldenhammer! This way!
Okay, at least with her shooting... Oh my god, she's
Eureka.
catching up to him.
War.
So he's catching up to her.
To the fray.
Need to slow him down with that.
Alchemist wizard!
Because, yeah, they get a charge speed bonus. Come on, move, 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 move.
The blood.
Oh my god, even with that. But he's very close to being wounded, so he's going to drop down even further in a moment.
For the fight. Advancing.
You know what? I reckon Karl Franz could actually beat him in a duel now. Especially if we pop down Enfeebling Foe on him and use all of our other buffs. Bring him over here.
Go. Where are they? On point.
Wizard
Get over there.
of gold!
And we could use Transmutation of Lead to weaken him further. So the Swords of Chaos is doing a whopping... yeah, it did some damage, although I don't think I properly charged on them.
Reichsguard! What?
Follow
Okay,
my
we don't
lead.
want him to be
Taking position. Then
eating
on my
Ulrika's
tail.
ass.
Agreed. Gaining ground.
It is done!
Which looks like he wants to try, but we're catching up to him. Alright, there we go.
The Empire endures! Agreed!
There we go, kill him, kill it, kill it.
Eureka.
Get him, get him. Come on, one more hit. One, there we go, got him. Okay, Archaon gone. That's good, this is going really well. Alright, Swords of Chaos definitely didn't do their worth. Alright, now we don't need to rely too heavily on Final Transmutation. So with these infantry coming through here, I reckon a Pit of Shades will be fine. Actually, she clearly hasn't put that many points into that spell. So actually I will use Final Transmutation. Because that'll be better against the Aspiring Champions. Alright, try to get across over here. And just get out of combat with all the broken units. Because we want to charge back in soon. I don't think we're going to be able to get back across just because this map is so small. But we've done enough damage to them, we should just be able to charge in on them here. And inflict the army losses on them, I hope. Actually, yeah,
I shall bring
lure them over this way.
done.
For the Empire!
Alright, get in over here. I reckon we can crush them right here. Especially with Karl Franz flying above them to pop... No, those abilities haven't come back yet. What if you're... Yeah, okay, we can pop down Transmutation of Lead so that they are debuffed.
Go for the thrones! Ready for war!
Fangs bared.
Okay, you should be able to beat that no problem.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
Okay, they did a Chain Lightning, but that is heading towards us. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
Just another killer!
Luckily it didn't last too long, but that is actually doing a fair bit of damage.
My subjects call! And speed!
Oh, the Severed Claw are here. Get out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Severed Claw will just rip us to shreds. Get back.
To battle! To battle! Sigma!
Just try to beat them or kill them by running them down after the battle's over. That's the best way to handle it. I think we're pretty close to the army losses here. I think this is a pretty bloody clean victory.
Sigma guides me!
If this ends like right now.
Sigma!
If it does.
Formation!
Get out of the way, out of the way.
For the Heldenhammer!
And there it is, there's the army losses.
The Empire endures! Reichsguard Knights!
Right, well, I gotta be honest, in terms of difficulty, when I looked at this I didn't think it would be particularly difficult, but I also didn't think it would be easy. In terms of rating this, in terms of difficulty, I gotta be honest, this was a 1. This is a 1. Yeah, this is pretty fucking easy. I mean, in my opinion, it was pretty obvious what we needed to do. And yeah, walk out of this in really good shape. We had all the tools that we needed. We just needed to make sure that we just didn't YOLO into them right at the beginning. That's all. Right at the maybe a 2. Maybe, yeah, a 2 for difficulty. Not a tough battle by any means. But I can understand. A lot of people struggle with Archaon, and I know how tough he can be, but yeah, he definitely had the tools that he needed to beat it. You just got to be patient with the cavalry and not blow your load at the start, not just charge on in going, oh, I got stats, and you friggin' die. Right, get over there, got to take out those severed claw. We don't want to see them again for a few turns if possible. Yeah, I reckon you should actually take the Gold Wizard. You know what? I was going to say take the Gold Wizard out of the army for a Life Wizard, because you got so many heroes, but the Gold Wizard was instrumental in smashing Archaon. That being said, it burnt through a lot of our Winds of Magic. I don't know. Hard to say. Because, yeah, Life Magic doesn't have anything that's particularly good against single entities. Alright. Close victory. Which, I feel like that should have been a decisive victory. I didn't take much. Oh, of course, because of the Spearmen. That'd be why. It shouldn't have even been in the army. Well, Archaon's wounded. His army is in tatters. Looks like this one here got away, though. But yeah, I don't think that was a difficult fight. Oh, you're the attacker here, so you might have another opportunity. Oh, and you've stolen his Forbidden Rod. That's awesome. Possibly stolen it. Could be just a loot drop. Alright, if we get replenishment, all of our units pretty much recover. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about with these Griffin characters fucking screeching at you in the battle setup. What's with this? We don't have the Nemesis crown. Why does it say we have the Nemesis crown? We don't have it. It's so weird. No one's got it. Oh, okay. And yeah, you could easily attack that and auto-resolve it. Like I said, everything was on max battle difficulty. That shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. And if we have a look at Archaon, yeah, you're in good shape to keep fighting him there. No problems. Alright, well guys, that's the end of this one. Pretty easy fight. Just goes to show you that Archaon's not that scary if you handle it the right way. That being said, making sure he's got next to no Winds of Magic makes a big difference. And I guess you just got lucky with that. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.